What's up, everyone? I'm doing double XL video. It's your boy Icon, aka Deontay. So I just thought I'd make one of these. I saw everyone else make one, so I'm just like, why not? You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just gonna look at some of the people, and I'm gonna try to do like the top 15, right, and then try to narrow it down into like the top 10. Um, and it's even cool. Double XL is allows the fans to vote for the 10th spot, which is kind of cool. I feel like they should, the list, it should be like 12 people to make it, and it should be like 10 that double XL picks, and then 2 that the fans or the audience get to pick. But I digress. So let's get down to this. All right, so the first one we have is 070 Shake. And I'll be real, some of these people I may have never heard of or of anything like that. So I'm just gonna say a couple, and then after a while I'll probably just start saying people that I really only know for it. So looking at this right now, the only person that really stands out from the first line is A Boogie with the Hoodie. And A Boogie with the Hoodie, I think he's definitely a possible. I would have him honestly on the list, but if too many people kind of fit the same lane, then I'm pretty sure that Double XL wants to have a little bit of diversity, and there's definitely diversity on this list, but after a while we'll see. So yeah, A Boogie with the Hoodie. The second list, or the second row, I'm looking at La Kingdom and Aston Matthews. I'm pretty sure Amine definitely should be top 15. Amine's pretty. He has the hype right now, and I think it's dope that he's from Portland, Oregon. I definitely want to visit there one day. But yeah, so Amine, I think definitely makes it. I'm looking at the second or the third row right now, and after a while I'll probably just forget the rows. But with Bia and Bodie James and Boogie, I don't really see anyone on this list or from this row that will, I feel, definitely is like, yeah, I think you should deserve to be there. So let's go down. So then we go down one, and people that stick out to me is Cardi B and Casanova. Casanova, I don't think really, I don't think he makes it, unfortunately. Cardi B definitely stands a chance. Diversity in multiple ways, especially with doing stuff outside of just music, and she's also, it's a good opportunity right now to have a female artist on there, so that helps for that as well. So that's the person that stands out. The other people I don't really know that much. I apologize. I'm pretty sure the music's dope. I just haven't given it a chance yet, which I probably will listen to some more of these people after a while. But it's so many people every year, man. It's just kind of hard to like keep up. I'm like, how in the world am I supposed to keep up, especially when people drop out of music after a while. Let's see. So the next list, I see Chill Moody, Choo Choo. CJ Fly is definitely a dope artist. I don't even know how he's like on the list for this one, because this dude's like been out for a while. If he wasn't nominated when Joey was, during that time, then I'm kind of just like, I don't see how. CJ Fly is definitely a dope artist, but I just don't think he makes it. Plus recently he hasn't really, I feel, put out something strong enough to even be considered for it. I will say I love the song he has with Ab-Soul. That song's definitely very touching, and Ab-Soul's definitely a dope artist as well. Let's see the next one. Let's see, Crystal Canes, Corey Finesse. I don't really see Cousin still. Maybe nah. Probably no one on this one either. Okay, so we look at the next one. We see D Savage, and we see Day Day, and the other two I don't really know that much. Atlanta, by the way, of Nigeria. Cool. So yeah, D Savage, I feel, is not gonna make it this year. Probably next year. I think he'll get a nod, but as far as like this year, um, I just don't see it. Not to say he's not a good artist, but I don't see it. Day Day, I don't think he makes it too, even though he definitely has like a huge, some club hitters, that wherever you go out, whoop whoop, that song, boy, it's pretty funny. It's good. It's a good song, but I don't think Day Day makes it. It's just so many people on here. All right, now I'm looking at the next one. We have Don Q, Duckworth, Eric Bid. I'm just gonna say Eric. Sorry, don't know the last one, and the Famous Dex. Out of this one, honestly, I'm looking at it and I'm just like, I could see Don Q making it. Will I put him in my top 15? Nah. But yeah, I could see Don Q making it, but I don't think he will. Duckworth, I could see, definitely, but nah. I'm not gonna put him in top 15. I think of making it, and then, like I said, I'll lower it down to 10. And then Famous Dex definitely makes it. Famous Dex is definitely an artist that I came on a little late to compared to other people. We definitely make some hype music, I wish Rich the Kid. I wish he would have been nominated and made it last year, because it just makes sense for that. I think it's dumb he wasn't able to make it. Rich the Kid is definitely a cool artist, and I think he had the portfolio to make it. But that's just another example of how you could be a cool, dope artist, but overall it just isn't enough to make it. So, but I think Famous Dex has to be a lock. If Famous Dex isn't a lock, then I really don't know what Double XL is doing. Dex has the he has the movement right now, man. Dex is just moving, as far as I know from people. And he released multiple hits and he gets views, and yeah. So Dexter, yeah, that dude nice. Looking at this, I don't really know too many people on this part. I don't know Hood Rich, Pablo, or JID. Definitely have to check out their music. G Perico, I don't really know anything about him, unfortunately, but pretty sure he's dope, probably, just to be considered. Oh, cool. PG County, Maryland. JIDK. Or I don't know JIDK, which is bad. Let's see. Looking at this next part. Okay, Joey Purp. I'm gonna put him down for the 15. Joey Purp definitely has a chance, but he falls in the same lane as some people, so that's one reason why I could see why he wouldn't be making the list. So, but also on this list is someone that who's been working hard for a while, and I think he definitely deserves to make the list. So I'm gonna put him up here, and that is my man Joyner Lucas. That guy is nice. My favorite song from him is "Look Around Me." I was trying to think if it was "Look Around" or "Look Around Me," but that song is definitely like a good like single that you could sell. Very kind of like poppy, but he still has bars and the flow is nice, and he just seems like a very hard worker. It'd be dope. I'd love to collab with that dude one day. And the Jumanji song he made with Busta Rhymes definitely is nice. Even though I feel like Busta still kind of just, gave him some filler raps. I mean, Busta still did good on the song, but, Buster could have, I feel like gave Joyner some better lines or whatever. But the song is still nice. So the next one, let's see, Carrie Foe or Carrie Fox. I'm pretty sure it's Foe. Even though it's spelled a certain way, you'd be surprised how many people will pronounce it a different way. So yeah, let's see. I don't think it's enough for her to make it. While she is a cool artist, and my man Childish Gambino definitely supports her, as she's been on his project and he's been on hers. I just don't think she has enough buzz and enough body work to make it. But she's cool. Definitely check her out. Kent Jones. Well, I like him. I don't think he makes the list. All right, next, Kevin Abstract. I actually did not know Kevin Abstract was on the list. This is like surprising. Kevin Abstract, he's definitely a cool, dope artist. I think he needs to hone his sound more. And I don't want to just say this just to kind of be lazy with it, but he does remind me of Frank Ocean. And it's not even just because his, sexual orientation or anything like that. Although that is a, smaller part. But he does remind me of Frank Ocean with just his style and even the headband. I mean, you look at the picture that he has up here. He has a headband on. Frank definitely be rocking those a lot. But I don't think Kevin has enough to, make it for the list. But he definitely has good music. And I think I'd love to see Kevin Abstract make a song with Rory. I think that'd be underrated, Cody Shane. I think some people refer to her kind of as like a female Uzi, if I'm correct. But I don't think so. So I will put Cody Shane up on here. But I think there's definitely people who deserve it more, but I think out of the, so far, I'll put her up on here. So let's see. The next one we have is this list. Kyle, definitely from this row, stands out. I don't see why Kyle wouldn't make it. Super duper Kyle. I've been listening to this dude since, the song he made with Kehlani. I mean, even before that, but that's just kind of just sticks out with me. But Kyle is nice. He definitely has some influence from Drake and Gambino. And I heard he went to, Bino's concert or whatever, which is dope. Kyle just seems like a cool dude. Like, I would just hang out with and just talk about real life stuff. He doesn't seem to stress out about too much stuff. Or he doesn't seem fake. So I hope Kyle makes it. Especially his fan base is diverse. Compared to other people, his niche and what he has represents, a lot different than that. So Kyle is kind of like, in a different space than other people. So definitely rooting for him to make it. Next one, I don't see anything really. And honestly, because I'm kind of looking through this list pretty fast, so I might, look back later on and be like, well, these people should have made it. But after I do my 15, or if I could get to 15 or whatever, because it's going to be very hard, then after that I'll look over it and then we'll go for the next step for that. But I don't see anyone on this part. After that, let's see, Lil Peep. Nah, I don't think Lil Peep make it. Lil Pump. Definitely. It's weird. Why does everyone like Lil Pump, Lil Peep? I don't know. It's just a little weird to me. See what I did there? But yeah, Lil Pump. Definitely, I think makes it. Yeah. So Lil Pump. Lucky. Yeah. I've heard about him from my friend, and his rap name is Madness. I heard about him from him, and he seems cool, but I don't think he makes it. Let's see, blah blah blah. Uh, I think Montana 300 makes it. Montana 300 and Nav. Mozzie is definitely a dope artist. And but I just not enough to push through at all the other great artists. Definitely listen to him though, but just not enough. We were pretty close to my 15. Let's see. Nick Grant, he's cool. Neff the Pharaoh, I don't understand how he wasn't. I didn't really pay attention too much in the past, but I feel like he should have been nominated. But I don't know. I don't think he makes the list. I'm not saying that, but I just feel like should have been nominated. But it's whatever. Um, let's see. The next one we have Fresher. I don't think Fresher makes it. He had a hit or two, but that's about it. Um, No Name. No Name is very unique. I love No Name. She's like a dope artist, and it's so real. The creativity is there. I like the song she made with Rory. It's a dope song. I don't think Double XL puts more than 2 female artists on here. Not even talking about just how great they are, but so we already have kind of like 3 right now, so it's gonna be a little hard. We'll see who makes the cut, but No Name definitely I'm rooting for. Let's see. Then we got Princess Nokia. That's a cool name. Playboy Cardi. I think Playboy Cardi makes it. I don't see why not. I'll just be real. I don't see why not. I don't even feel like I have to even say anything about his resume. You know, Playboy Cardi's good. Rico Reckless definitely got his name a little bit bigger. You know, with the stuff he got involved with the other people, but I don't see Rico Reckless making it, unfortunately. Rob Stone, I don't see making it. You know, Rob Banks, I don't see making it. Although Rob Banks is a cool artist. Let's see. Sir the Baptist. I don't know, he just seems cool, but I don't think Sir the Baptist makes it. Man, there's so many great artists. I might have to extend it past 15. This is crazy. I try to just keep it to 15 so I could get down, but like, yeah. Let's see. Well, the next one we have Slump. We have Ski Mask, the Slump God. I don't think Ski Mask makes it. I think next year, if I was making a list, I definitely would do that. I think next year he'll definitely blow up, especially with him being cool with X and X just getting out and all that stuff. Ski Mask definitely has a lot of time to make the next list and not even make it as a fringe person. Because right now, if he made it, it'd be just kind of like fringe. You know, like, oh, okay, we'll give it to him. But next year, I think it'll even be better for him to come up more as a king into it rather than someone who barely makes it. So, Ski Mask next year. Who else? Smoke Perp? Nah, I don't think he makes it. He's a cool artist. Let's see. Then after that, Tokyo. I heard about Tokyo. Nah. T Grizzly. Kind of look like Young Chop a little bit. I don't know why I think that. So the next list we have Ugly God and Uno Activist. Boy, that's hard. Because I'm already on slot 14, so only 2 people can make it. So I might have to make it a 16. So I'm definitely gonna put Ugly God. Right, Ugly God makes it, or at least the top 15. And then after that we have Wife and Lucci or Luke. I don't know how to say it. I've heard of him though. Another thing, artists, if you have like harder names or something, and if you don't do a lot of interviews, or at least that are publicized, you gotta help us out and say your names and your song. You know, if your name's Calvin or something like that, then that's not that hard to pronounce. But if your name's like Static, but it's like a money sign and then it's an X and then T and all that stuff, it's like, all right, help us out, say your name. You know what I mean? Especially for the people that don't know you. So 15, I give the slot to X. I mean, come on, let's be real. The hype from the whole Drake scandal and all that stuff alone. You know, did Drake take his flow? Drake not really responding, but I think Drake definitely had people respond, because you have all these people that came up to defense of Drake, and usually when that happens, I feel like Drake kind of just sends them out, because same thing happened with Meek, random people who weren't even involved. How the world does the game get involved? I mean, I get the whole Sean Kingston thing, but even still, like, that came about of nowhere, like during the Drake beef. So I feel like Drake be like, hey, yo, handle this, because he don't want to get his hands dirty. And anyway, different topic. But X definitely makes it. And last but not least, let's see. Dang. NBA YoungBoy should be up there too, though, right? So Young MA and NBA. Those will be the last two. So 17. I broke my own list. I broke my own thing. NBA YoungBoy. And then Young MA. Right. So those are the people that's going to be making it for that. So now if you look at the list right here, you'll be seeing I have my top 17 to make the list, right? So we're going to get it down to 12, even though the list is 10, 12 just for alternates, stuff like that. So let's see. I'm going to take out Cody Shane. Just because I feel like not enough to separate her. So now we're at 16. Then I'm gonna take out. I feel like Joyner Lucas definitely should be there, but I don't think Joyner Lucas is gonna make it, even though that's just really ridiculous. So take out Joyner. I'm gonna take out A Boogie with the hoodie. We're at 14 now, so I guess 2 more to go. Let's see. So technically we have Cardi B, No Name, and Young M.A. And I don't think No Name makes it with those competition. NBA YoungBoy, Young M.A., Lil Pump, Montana 300. Man, this is really hard, because each of these artists, provides something that's kind of like, unique. And so whenever you have to kind of do this, it's like, man, but this is hard. I guess I gotta take out Montana 300 or Lil Pump. Nah, Lil Pump gotta stay. NBA YoungBoy. I feel like since NBA YoungBoy's in jail, they could use that as a cop out. So I'll take out NBA YoungBoy, and that leaves me honestly with 12, which is what I said at first. So I mean this is the list I think that is pretty fair, diverse, and of course people are gonna be mad, but I think this is a good list. But as usual, I want to know what you guys think. Is my list absolutely horrible? Is it close but not, it, or am I spot on? Like, I want you guys to tell me, what do you really think about the list, and give me your list. I want to see what you guys think. But I think this will end up being pretty close to it. I mean, there's a couple people that you could kind of switch in and out, like maybe Joey Perp, get out of, but I definitely think these people make it in some fashion. And I have 12, like I said, 2 for alternates. But if I had to take out someone, it would be Joey Perp and Montana 300. But yeah. So this is what I think, and like I said, let me know what you guys think as well. And all right, this is Icon, definitely signing out, and I hope you guys have a good day.